Welcome to Simon's Random Tips. Today we'll be covering a very quick tutorial on Vim/Vi. Vim has a couple of extra features which we won't go into in this video, but we'll be covering Vim and some of the commands that you need to go, which should give you a very good overall example of how it works, because it can look scary when you first use it. You can get stuck in there and you don't know how to edit, how to move, how to save. So this will cover the very basics, and then I'll show you where you can go to learn more. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Okay, so here's a quick machine that I can type in there. I've got an example file that I created with some text in there. Let's go in there using Vim. So to go into that file that you see, you just type in Vim, the name of the file, and here is my file. So first, you can't edit when you're in this mode. You can't type, as you can see, but you can move up and down, move your text positions. In order to get out, when you're in here, you hit the escape command, and then you do a colon, and then you get to the double dots at the bottom, and then you can type in commands like Q for quit, and then I'm out. Up again to do the last command, get back in. Okay, the next step is we want to make a change. Now, just to write some text and make some changes, let's say if I wanted to add another $sign after here, just do I for insert, says insert at the bottom, and then you can type text as free as you want. And then to escape out and save those changes, I hit escape, colon, we want to do a W for write, and then Q for quit, and then it is written. Go back in, and then you can see the changes are there. Next command that's useful is how do I delete that? You've got two options. You can go to insert mode and then just do normal backspace, or if I hit escape to get back out, back to the moving again, you can use the X command, and that will start deleting text on the right. Just like that. Okay, the next command to show you after that is if you want to delete an entire line. Say if I didn't want this line anymore, you can do DD for delete line. Now you can delete multiple lines by using a number, then DD, and that will delete multiple lines. So say if I want to get rid of these 4 lines, I do 4 DD, and you lose 4 lines. Now if you want to undo what you do, that's pretty easy. You can just use a U command, and that will start undoing all of your stuff, and you can keep on going back in time by the U command, and it will come back again until you get to the oldest change, which it says at the bottom, already at oldest change. Now to redo what you want and go forward, you can just do Control R and keep on pushing that, and it will start redoing everything we did beforehand. So we'll go back again, and we're done. Okay, the next thing to show you is a useful command, which is the find command. You just do a / and then typing what you want. So say if I want to find the first word that lists the word health, I type it in. Linux is always case sensitive. And there it is at the top. N for next, as you can see. Now if you want to go uppercase N, it'll go back. So N for forward, uppercase N for back. So the next useful command is the copy command. So if I want to copy this line here, you do YY for yank, and then P to paste. And you can see it starts pasting in there, just like that. Now if you just want to copy one word, say this word orc, you just do a yank W or YW, and then it's in the memory ready to go, and then you hit P. Okay. The next useful command to show you is visual mode. So if I want to highlight a particular word, I can go here, push V for visual mode, and then move the arrows, and it starts highlighting. So if I want to highlight up to here, is do a Y for yank, and then I can paste, and it just pastes what I copied. Okay, the last command to show you, which is very useful, is the substitute command. This can be very useful if you want to change multiple lines or multiple characters from a comma to say a semicolon, etc. So all you do is you hit escape colon to get into editing mode. You do %s for substitute. So if we want to change the word orc to cat, we type in hawk to cat, and then we hit G, which means globally substitute, and C would be a confirmation if we want to add it, but I won't add C. I just wanted to do all of it in one hit. And hit enter, and you see it's all updated. Easy as that. Now we hit escape, comma, hit Q to quit out without saving any changes. Now you notice that it said that I've got changes and wants to be sure that I want to leave this without saving my changes. I want to and not save it. So this is just escape, Q, and then the exclamation mark to force. And it kicks me out without making any changes to all of that stuff I did. Okay, so the next step for you guys to continue forward, a very cool way to learn all the commands through multiple lessons, is on all Linux systems included with Vim, you get a really cool tutor on how you can learn. So if you just type in VIM tutor, hit enter, you get a very cool interactive tutorial. So as I move down through the line, it says welcome, and then lesson 1, it says about moving the cursor. So instead of just using up and down, left and right, you can use the commands K, J, L and H, which does the same thing. And then once you're happy, you go to the next lesson. It's very useful because it teaches you everything I showed before. Exiting is the next lesson. Next one is text editing. Then after that, insertion, which I covered with the I command. Then there's appending, and it continues all the very powerful lessons, and it covers everything in here. And just like the other one, if you're very interested in trying to find a command, you can do / and write delete, if I can spell correctly. And you can see every single time N for delete, and you get very useful commands that you can search in here for lessons, and it teaches you step by step how it works, what it means, and you can play inside this file. So when I'm done, just hit escape Q, and that's VM Tutor. And then the last thing that you guys can learn in a bit of a fun game, if you go to Chrome, type in Vim Adventures, go to this page, and this is a game that you guys can play that teaches you the commands. So as you can see, it shows you your cursor, and you've got K, L, J, H, and then you can start moving around, and it takes you through all the commands in a fun interactive maze as it teaches you. Makes a funny noise if you hit the wrong command, and a fun way to play with Vim in an interactive step-by-step game. It's a bit of a challenge, but fun homework as well. Okay guys, so that is my video. Share, like and subscribe, and I shall see you guys next time. Goodbye.